What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's get it. 6:05. We live. Where y'all at? I ain't been on here about a week and a half. Let's get the action going. What's up? I see we got about 6 people in here. Let's get it. We just doing a live Q&A. I'm gonna try to open up the phone lines so y'all can call in. Of course, I be having my issues with the phones, but I'm gonna try to do it though. What's up? What's up? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? What cities y'all calling from? Where y'all calling in? Y'all doing box trucks or semis? What it do? What it do? What up, Drew? I see you. I see Shani from Vegas. And it is gonna be a little delay in between the comments, so no, I don't want anybody shotgunning the comments. So I should be able to keep up with them a little bit better. Ready to learn from St. Louis, Missouri, hometown. I actually was gonna rock my hat today. My STL, I like to keep my STL fitted on, but it just didn't feel right with my headphones. I wanted to be more on my podcast vibe type feel today. I wanted to be able to hear myself. Semi soon. We got Detroit buying a truck on Monday. Semi, okay. Duval here. Got Dallas box truck. Got Chicago. All right. Well, look, I can see we 32 people in, so I want y'all to start dropping these questions. So we can kind of have talk, like any questions y'all got about the game. Come here, yo. My daughter want to say what's up. Come here. So what I tell you to do, so this the microphone, so you gotta look in the camera. Look in the camera, say hi everybody.
Hi everybody.
Tell them what your name is.
Ayuka.
Say see you later.
See you later.
All right, it's my little baby girl. She want to wait, tell everybody hot on a live. So I'm like, all right. Gotta let her dreams come true. She think I'm famous. I'm a rock star in her eyes. So I see we got Wilmington, North Carolina. We got Ohio. We got East Cleveland, Ohio. My bad, y'all. I forgot to cut off my ringer. But yeah, and it's hooked up to the thing. But yeah, we got Mobile, Alabama. We got, who else we got in here? We got Dallas. Like I said, Dallas. We got Florida. I mean, I'm ready for y'all to drop the questions. Let's get it. Let's get it popping. I got about an hour. I want some real good questions, so we can kind of really like dialogue. And I actually gonna open up the phone lines for y'all to call. Actually, I think I don't even got this. Actually, I can't even do the phone line thing today because I ain't got one. I got to do too much in order to make it happen. But that would have been dope though. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow or something. Hopefully, I'm gonna start going live more, like IG on it, like every day though. It's a little easier because this whole setup it be taking me like 30 minutes to everything cracking with the cameras and the audio and everything. I'm just gonna start doing IG every day. It's now a good time to start. That's the $1 million question. Right now is a good time because peak season is, and shout out to everybody said to say hi to my daughter. And now is a good time to start. Yes, I would say yes and no, because I'm struggling to find trucks and I've been in the game for a while. So I can't even really expand like I want to expand because I don't want to buy any more trucks. Actually, I'm about to sell 2 of my semis, my 2012s, the manuals. I'm about to sell them so I can have all automatics in my fleet. Because I'm noticing that, like I said, a lot of the drivers can't even drive manuals. So some of them can though. Actually, like I said, I got more drivers that can than can't, but the future of the game is going towards automatic. So I'm definitely gonna be selling my trucks for $30,000 a piece. So anybody in the market for a semi trucks, 2012 Freightliner, they got about 600,000, 650, maybe 700. I don't know. I don't drive them. Probably like 700, 750. Price could be a little bit negotiable. Let's see. We'll see. All right. So look, so let me get down to the business. Shouts out. I see North Carolina and Philly in here. I ain't forgetting about y'all. Do you have access to select this? And And if yes, can you rent your access to me? Now, I don't even dispatch my box trucks. I actually, Raven actually dispatched my box truck. Her name of her company is RW Global. So she actually dispatched my box trucks for me because I got two of them on the road, about to put a third. So far, we doing. He's looking like we can pull off this 5K a week. I just got to do the numbers and make sure it makes sense because I really want to kind of hang on to the box truck. But the only way I see it working is over the road. I just got to make sure that it makes sense, a whole lot of sense. So what's up? I see we got Oklahoma in here. Do you know? I know nothing about Sprinter vans, Aaron Cousins. My apologies. Like I said, I had one and I couldn't figure out how to make it make money because for some reason it was only doing about, like, I couldn't find nothing over like 80 cents a mile. It was horrible, man. It was definitely horrible. But some people I know are doing well with it. I just don't know that many people that's doing well with it. The most people I know that's doing well are doing well with semis. So that's why I kind of cater to that now because, like I said, the box trucks is easy to get in. The barrier of entry is easier, but as far as finding the work and good paying loads, not so much. The work is there. I would say they just don't pay well. I wouldn't say it's not there. How is business right now? Is the peak season the best time to get started? Yes and no. Depending on if you plan on buying your truck, peak season is the best time to start because you're gonna get your return on investment quicker. But if you go on a rental route, it's gonna be a little bit harder to hold on, y'all. This thing is just steady. It's not being friendly right now. But yeah, so I would say for me, the way my motto and how I do it with the rental trucks, I'm having a hard time, and it's about to get even harder because all of the big companies are about to start grabbing these rentals. So anybody trying to go that route, it's going to be a little bit harder because it's just like I said, it's peak is always hard. You got to start getting your trucks for November, like now. But FedEx gonna need them. You got everybody trying to get them from Amazon. You got all of the mega carriers that's trying to ramp up too because this is the time to get that money. It looks like I'm probably only going to be able to I got 8 trucks now. If I sell 2 of them, I'm only going to have 6. I'm going to have 5 rentals and then one. And it seems like I might only be able to potentially get 2 more. I'm not, I don't, the chances of me getting 10 by November is looking real slim. So like I said, I would say if you real scrappy, you could try to get in the game and get through it. But like I said, the delays are real. But then like getting trucks, like they like a month out. Oh yeah, we got one like returning a month from now. So definitely real on that end right there. PC is definitely the best time. Do you still have the consultations going for a fee? Yep, on my website, KobePegway.com. You can get the complete business setup. It's 5K. That's me mentoring you, walking you through the whole process. 6 weeks, get everything set up, get you rolling. The only thing you got to do is really get the truck and the driver. I'm going to show you everything else. That's the only thing I can't control, especially right now. I used to say I could help you get a rental, but I can't even guarantee that right now. But yeah, I still got that. Potentially, if I can get 10 people on this live, well, my next class, trucking class, to teach you, front to back of the business, is going to be on September 12th. But if I get 10 people to sign up, I do one on Sunday on the 5th. But I got to get at least 10 people to do it to sign up. So if y'all interested in signing up, just let me know. Like drop it down in the comments or email me. Like I want to sign up, or just cash out me with your email. Cash app is hashtag Kobe Pegway. It'll be three if y'all can get 10 people today, it'll be $350 a piece. Typically, for the one on the 12th, it's gonna be $450. But so just to kind of throw that out there. Let me see. Do you still have that? Let's see what the next question is. Can you change your life running under someone else's authority? Yeah. I mean, a lot of people never. I got a guy right now. I'm actually gonna bring him on here. My boy Tez. He actually is doing intermodal in Memphis, and I think he running under somebody. I know he running under somebody else's authority. He got a lease purchase truck, and he only 6 months into being an owner operator. I want to maybe 5 months, and he clearing $3,000 a week. So with him just getting in, he's doing about the same or better some weeks than I am running under my own authority because like I said, all of his stuff is inclusive. And the good thing about running under somebody else's authority is that the insurance for them and what they're going to charge you for insurance is going to be cheaper because they got so many trucks. If you run under like a mega carrier, somebody who got like 500 trucks is going to be able to get so I'm paying for $450 a week, excuse me. For my insurance, he only paying $250, so he $200 better than me on that. See what I'm saying? They got him a bond fuel card and all of that, so he's actually doing a little bit better. You know what I'm saying in that regard. So, and so yeah, yes, you can. You just gotta find the right people to go under. Maybe like I said, I'm gonna be looking for some people, like for some companies. I know about 10 companies that you can go under. I just couldn't tell you which one is the best. So that's why I don't really like vouch for. I don't really push it like that. Question: Once you know your numbers and how much profit do you look? Hold on. Say once you know your numbers, how much profit do you look to make on each load? Okay, me, it depends on the load. I just look at what I'm trying to make a week. So in a week, I'm trying to profit at least $2,000. In a box truck, if I make $1,000, I'd be happy, to be honest. Because it's so much tougher to do that. But in my trucks, it's a lot of different variables that could happen. Like, say for instance, I had 2 drivers when I with COVID, right? It's 2 weeks. So that's the truck sitting for 2 weeks, still paying insurance, still paying everything. So when I say $2,000, I'm saying average. It's not saying that some of my trucks don't do $4,000 some weeks or $3,000 some weeks. I understand on the average with people taking vacations and people doing everything, $2,000 across 52 weeks is what I'm looking to get. I'm looking to profit somewhere around $100,000 per truck, which, like I said, realistically, $70,000. So if I got 5 trucks, I'm looking to walk away with a realistic $350,000 profit. I could make more, I could make less. It just depends on, like I said, this COVID stuff, it's different. It's very different. Shouts out to Drew for dropping the $20 donation. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you. Your guy, your key is fire. Okay, I hear for sure. So anybody on here, go check out my boy Yaki. He probably gonna be going live tonight. But go follow him on Instagram and everything. If you into any holistic healing, that he's the truth. He's definitely the next up and coming Dr. Sabi. Like really, like real talk. The dude can get you out of some health trouble. That's for sure. I don't know anybody better. All right, hold on. So I still end up get falling behind these questions, even though it's coming in slow, because I like to talk a lot. All right, hold on. So let's see. Question. All right, so I answer that. What do you think of Florida box trucking? I don't think any. I think when you think box truck, I think if it ain't over the road, it ain't gonna work. And Florida is just even tougher. Even tougher. Go ahead and get these likes up, y'all. I need 83 people in here. Let's get 83 likes so we could push this out to more people, so we can get it in. So give me some streaming money. Be honest, Kobe. I'm walking away from pipe fitting career. Is now a good time to get into trucking? Like I said, it depends on your level of commitment. Right now, if I was looking at the game, I would say yes and no. Because like I said, I got people like right now. For instance, I'm gonna give you. I don't know if y'all seen my post in my community post. I just had a guy that graduated from Willie, who graduated. He's the first student to complete everything, get his truck, get his driver, get everything. He fought for that truck and everything. He in a rental truck, still breaking down, still having the same issues that you would have if you own the truck, because Penske's not properly doing what they need to do with the truck, with the maintenance. So he didn't had it for 5 weeks. He didn't had to take it back to they shop 5 times. So 2 days out of every week he's in the shop somewhere. But he pushing, he's trying to make it work. He on his second driver, had to fire his first driver. So that is just one of those things. Like, he fighting. It's just a lot harder. It's not impossible. It's just a lot harder. I don't know if I can't say that I wouldn't have tried to get in. It just depends on where your passion level of you trying to break in. When I was trying to get in trucking, I was only making like $19 an hour. So that wasn't really like a whole lot of money. I had 4 kids, you know what I'm saying? So that wasn't really a lot of money. So for me, I would have did anything to try to make some more money to get from off of the plantation, as I would call it, where I had somewhere where I got like a ceiling, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm definitely not gonna say y'all no dreams on that. It's super easy. It's definitely a struggle right now. The only thing I suggest is that you just do more research and be more specific on what exactly it is you're trying to do. And don't try to get in this game right now based on what you want to do. Base it on what the market says that's available. If it's box trucks available, if it's semis available, if you want to get in this game, you're gonna have to get down how it get down and figure out that way the best. Let me see. What is the most you would pay box truck rental? I've never paid over four. I think I'm paying the most I paid right now, and I'm paying like $4.50 a week, 9 cents a mile. This the highest I ever paid. So because they said I couldn't keep my $3.50 a week, 9 cents a mile. They said they just can't do that no more. So that's the highest I ever paid. So that's the most I would pay because I can barely make it work with what I'm paying now. So I couldn't imagine trying to make it work with anything else. I mean, with anything higher than that. Not with what I know. Not to say that Joe Blow don't know something better, but I'm just saying with what I know. All right, so we got that question out the way. New CDL, new authority, is that possible? Or is insurance a deal breaker? I mean, Progressive will pretty much insure anybody. It's just, are you going to be able to afford to do something with how much they're going to charge you? And that's going to be based on your state. A lot of different variations. If you in Memphis, not Memphis, Tennessee, Mississippi, if you're in a place like that where insurance is 4 times cheaper than Georgia, then hey, you might be able to pull it off. But like I said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. So you got to run the insurance and try the possibilities of it. It's only so much. Hey, my favorite quote is, "There's only so much you can do from the sidelines. You got to get in the game in order to really know." Everything we talking about is just theory, and I'm a man of facts, not theory. So I can give you a theory, but I don't know until it's on paper. It ain't no for me until it's a no for me. Is box truck booming? It's booming with a lot of people getting in. Are they making money? I don't know. Because I'm literally selling all my trucks. As soon as my 2 trucks get out the shop, they gone. Because like I said, I haven't figured out. They keep breaking down and they ain't making enough money while they're running. So if I can't make these box trucks work over the road, this is my last straw. I like my box truck drivers, so I don't want to let them go. But if it don't work, it don't work. They're gonna have to get a CDL or something. If it don't work, it don't work. He said, no questions for me. I'm all ears. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. You gotta have some questions. 2012 pre-emissions. Yeah, I definitely would do stuff that's prior to DPF, because I had just had out of how many trucks do I own? Out of the 5 trucks that I own, both of my box trucks in the shop, and all my trucks was in the shop. Now that I think about it, all my company trucks was in the shop. So if I didn't have the 5 rental trucks, man, I would be right now. I'd be mad, but I still had them. But then I had 2 drivers down. So I only had, out of 10 trucks, I only had 3 trucks running last week. Because I got people sick. I got trucks broke down. So I pretty much was I still probably made a little profit. I definitely probably made profit, because I probably made about, at least, I don't know. I ain't look at the numbers, but I know I always make profit. But it definitely wasn't no monstrous week. It wasn't no, I ain't making no 20 bands profit. I could tell you that much. I ain't make what I wanted to make. But hey, when peak season come, I'm gonna make it all back, because they're gonna be paying me double the money. St. Louis up in here. What you think about government contracts? I don't really know much about them. I would like to have one, because there's gonna be guaranteed money. But like I said, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really know much about them. I'm actually finna try to start pursuing that myself. But I just it's so many other endeavors that I got going on, man, that it just make trucking looking like food, man. I make this crypto money is just, it's too easy. It's just too easy. I think I'm selling my trucks and putting all that money in crypto. I'm be about $50,000-$60,000 more in crypto. I know it's gonna double in 6 months for a fact, or if not triple. Well, what's up with these non-CDL hotshot people? What is the longevity of it? I don't know the longevity of it at all. I mean, I definitely, if I was driving a truck myself, I would definitely try hot shots out, because I just think the insurance is cheaper. The truck is easier to get, because you can get it on your personal credit. So for me, I would be able to walk in the dealership, get it, walk out. And that to me would be a very attractive way to go about it. If I can get me a truck for no money down, and all I got to do is just start making the payments. Cincinnati in the building. What up, Marvin? Mr. Kobe. got my semi 4 months ago. Just got my second one local in Florida. Thanks to you. God bless you. Hey, that's what's up. I love a good success story, man. I love it. I love it. I mean, that's what we on here for. Like, y'all ain't got to spend no money with me. I just want to see y'all win. If y'all do, like I said, buy a class or something if you just want to patronize. But I answer all your questions right here. Because until you get in the game, you ain't gonna really have no the real questions is when you get in and you stuck somewhere. I have 50K saved up. Should I wait till semi trucks are down on price? I mean, it just depends on what you want to do. Like right now, like okay, I ask me this question: if I got a truck that I sell you for 50,000, right, and anybody got a truck that sell you for 50,000, right? Of course, you're gonna need a little bit more than that. I would say at least if you're gonna spend 50 on it, at least have 60. So you can have something to start your maintenance account off with. You know what I mean? But I would say, would you spend 50 grand or 60,000 to make 8,000 a month? That's what the question you got to ask yourself. It don't matter how much something is at the time. I don't want to buy trucks because I don't like dealing with the maintenance, but not because of the price. Because like I said, if I can pull off 2 to 3,000, like I said, I got trucks to do 4,000 some weeks. So if I just jumped off with a veteran driver and I had 2,500, I'll make 10 bands back the first month. So that means 5 months I pay the truck off with average weeks of 2,500. So you see what I'm saying? Like you would be in a profit after that, as far as owning a truck. So don't look so much as into what the cost is. What are you looking to make? I mean, are you looking to do this from a building a fleet standpoint? No matter how you look at it, it's still gonna make you're gonna be investing your money to make some money. If you, of course, it's better if you buy it at 30, but that don't mean you can't make the money because it's gonna cost you a little more in the long run. How hard is it to get medical contract? Like putting up, I don't know. I do simple stuff. Like most of my money I'm making right now is off the load board. I find loads every day. I don't have nothing. Well, I got 3 dedicated contracts, but like I said, that's out of. And then I got the dedicated stuff, but my box truck's not even doing the dedicated stuff, because it don't make sense. But yeah, with the Amazon stopped making sense with the box truck, so I don't know how to get it. I just go off the load board and go for what I know with general freight. And I'm trying to dig deeper into the game, but man, I like the load board. I like the simple stuff. I ain't got to pay attention to it. Got me a dispatcher, and I don't even trip off nothing else. I just watch the money roll in. Where are you selling? When are you selling your semis? Oh, my semis for sale right now. I just got them out the shop. They just got every DPF clean. They ready to go. I got 2 2012s. They twins. They mid roofs, sleepers. They manuals. One of them got a brand new clutch in it, and it just had to put a brand new drive. I just put 30,000 in. I'm selling it for what I got all the paperwork from Freightliner to dealership. I'm selling it for 30 because I put 30 in it. I done replaced a lot of stuff in that truck. So it's peak season now or June? I'm confused, Brody. Now, peak season is in November, but right now is the begin. It's kind of like pre-peak. Is when you start getting everything ready. You know what I'm saying? You want to start like now. I would say in October the time to start calling. I would say now you can start calling people trying to see what their freight gonna be like, because they now a lot of people are gonna onboard new carriers. This is your opportunity right here. All my good opportunities came during peak season because the companies was desperate to move that freight. And if you can come through and come and be there for them, hey, I made hundreds of $1,000s off of just simply during peak season coming in clutch for Amazon. Coming in clutch. When I was out in Phoenix, I had a customer that had a contract with all of the hospitals out there. So I used to deliver the dialysis machines and stuff. Come through clutch for them during peak. They gave me an opportunity. Then I held down that thing, that little deal. I wouldn't say it's a contract. I held down that little business relationship until I left and came back to Atlanta. So it's definitely coming up. Definitely coming up. It's definitely the last 8 weeks of the year. Most likely the last 6. Basically after Black Friday, that's when them prices go up. That's when you need to have your trucks ready. That's why all my dedicated. Nope, I ain't taking nothing dedicated. I need all spot work during peak season. That spot work gonna be paying that bread. So nope. So yeah, I'm gonna tell them, hey, look, I'll run this all the way into peak, peak. Let me see what they say. My husband has his CDL. Would it be good for him to go over the road with the semi, with me running Amazon loads in the box truck simultaneously renting both? I don't know. how you gonna survive? And I don't know many people that survive renting truck. It just depends on what market you is, because Richmond, Virginia pays decent for the box truck, but they also charge hellas to rent one there. So it's kind of like, but that's like one of the best box truck markets. Chicago is a good box truck market. Ohio is a good box truck market. I don't know if renting them will make sense. That's why I took mine. Like, I could show you my board right now. I got 9 box truck routes running with Amazon. I don't run none of them with my trucks. I contract them all out because you gotta pretty much own the truck in order to make it make sense for me. And I feel like if I gotta own it to make it make sense, it don't make sense. But somebody with one truck, it could make sense for them. It don't make sense for me in the greater scheme of things. I applied for a national account. What up, Terrell? I applied for a national account with Penske months ago. Yesterday, a representative finally emailed me offering me an associate account and said we can't negotiate rates with those associated. Hey, because the rates ain't negotiable right now. They got the upper hand right now. It's basically take it or leave it at this point. It's take it or leave it. Unless you finna go rent 10. My problem is getting qualified drivers, bro. Hey, that's everybody's problem. That's a problem of the game. I mean, if you could figure out how to solve that, let me know. It's tight right now. They get like I said, I guess it's getting a little bit better because the what's that called? I want to say, is it called the unemployment? The unemployment is going away. So with the unemployment going away, now I'm seeing that on my Indeed ad, I'm starting to get some hits now. At first, I was in love at all, period. And I'm like 1,500 to 1,800 a week, home every other day. I understand it, but like I said, people getting they got them PPP checks and all of that. So until the feds come and do a sweep, it might be a little harder to hire a driver, man. Because right now, hey, am I working if I'm sitting on the PPP loan? No. Am I working if it's unemployment? Probably not. I mean, if I can make $700, $800 a week, no. I'm just saying. Birmingham in the building. Daily channel, daily hustle, get your A. You and your husband can make $1,750 running the company. I don't know exactly what that means though. He's saying, okay, get you an A. Oh, okay, I got you. Get you an A, like a class A. Okay, got you. Hustle Kings giving advice out there. What up, John? Thanks for the donation too. Sign me up for Sunday. Okay, we got one for Sunday. Shoot me your email so I can send you the Cash App link and I can send you the Zoom link. I gotta have 10 though. Got to have 10. Gotta have 10 to win. I'm way behind these questions. I'm 15 minutes behind. Hey, I tried to slow it up, y'all. Why he run with? I say we have kids. I need to say, hey, I understand what you're saying, but the game is the way the game is. I didn't leave because I had kids and I ain't make no money either until I had like 8 trucks, or I still had to run night and day, so I still wasn't seeing my kids that much anyway. So, but I understand where you're coming from, but the game is the way the game is. Especially in the beginning. Maybe when you get a year, 2 years in, 3 years in, it starts to get a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Because you start to know the game, you start to find your thing. But in the beginning, you got to it's hard to try to call the shots in the beginning. Are you only looking for CDL drivers in St. Louis or Boxer? Yeah, only CDL drivers. My box truck drivers are on that's on thin ice right now. I'm hoping we can maintain. I'm giving it a month to see if I can do 5,000 a week. If I can do 5,000 a week, I can see us, staying with it. See, hello for Pasadena. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to find where I was at. I run under someone authority and it's good money. Okay. So that's the answer to somebody. In the previous video you missed, you looking for drivers in Seattle or Oregon, just the Midwest and the Southeast. Hell, but I can like look. I can't even find no trucks. I ain't gonna fake. And I finna sell mine because I didn't spend. I just dropped 7 bands today on maintenance. I'm just like, man, I'm tired of maintenance. When you say box trucks are harder to find work, is that local or OTR? I mean, it's both. There is work locally. It just doesn't pay. If you can find some work to pay, I would say do it. I haven't found nothing that like say let's say if somebody gave you. All right, I'm gonna give you the scenario again. I gave the scenario before. So like I said, think about it like this: if you had $300 to go 50 miles, seems good, right? Okay, so let's say you did that 7 days a week. You did. So let me do quick math in my head. So 50 times 7 is about 350 miles. So and that's 2,100. So in theory, that's a good amount. But if your insurance is already, you know what I'm saying? If your insurance is, let's say 300 a week, you got to think about fuel and everything. If it's 20, excuse me, if it's 2,100, you won't lose enough, use a lot of fuel. So let's say your cost is 1,000, so you make $1,000, but you still gonna have to pay. My bad, y'all, and an employee. So keep that in mind. So how you gonna be able to pay an employee and do that? So in theory, that would only work if you own the truck. You couldn't do that with no rental, no $300 a day because the rental gonna cost like 100, probably 105, $110 a day, and that's kind of what I'm getting. So a lot of people paying $200 a day. You see what I'm saying? So and then you would have to have two drivers to work that truck because everybody like, well, I can run a truck day and night. Yeah, you're gonna have to run it with different drivers though because the hours of service won't support that. So if you take away hours of service, box trucks, you can get some money. You can probably get some. But with the hours of service, they just made it was hard for me to get money then. I had to pretty much work around the clock. So in order to do it, it's just like I just feel like it's too challenging to do it for me. Now, if I'm one person with one truck and I hit over the road, just and I'm just trying to get my own pockets good. But if I'm trying to like me, I'm always thinking scale. I can't think of me being in the truck. I only can think of multiples. I don't want one Airbnb. I want four. You get what I'm saying? I want like I'm selling all my single unit houses. I don't want them no more. I need multiples because now I'm having a plumbing problem in one, right? Kind of like if you had one truck. When that truck go down, your whole revenue stop. You cannot get rich that way. If your only stream of revenue could go down and you ain't making no money, you gotta have something else outside of what you do. And just gotta make sense. It just don't make sense if you if you got to do it for it to make money, it don't make sense. I'm not saying you ain't got to manage it, but if you got to run it in order for the load to make sense, don't even bother. Can box trucks not be OTR? I don't know a way to make it work. These guys that run for me every night, I don't know how they make it work. But like I said, according to my numbers and me wanting to rent trucks, the only way they make it work is because they own their trucks. I'm getting away from that. Yeah, it could make a little bit of sense if I owned them, but they break down too much, and I ain't finna go get no brand new ones because they cost too much for me, and I can't scale brand new. I ain't got the bread to go spend 100,000 times 10 trucks. That don't even make sense for me. Might be easier for hot shot dually, yeah, definitely. I mean, if it's hot shot or box truck, I'm definitely going hot shot. If I had to make a choice, shouts out to you for the donation, my brother. I'm retiring from the military. I'm looking to finance a truck. Should I start now? I have around 50 saved up. Want to do semis. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You can start searching for it right now. Yeah. 50K is definitely enough to get in the game. Definitely enough to get in the game. So you can get in the game for less if you can find a rental. It just depends on what truck you get. Like I said, I got a manual. I sell it to you for 30. You still have 20 left. But like I said, it depends on now. You got to be like, now you got to find a driver specifically that can drive a manual. And I'm the one that's trying to sell it. And I'm still telling you, like, you got to consider it. I'm expecting an owner operator who can drive a stick to buy my trucks, not like somebody who can't drive a truck at all. I know exactly who my clientele is, who I'm looking for. My bad, y'all, but this is my dinner time and I'm on all fruit right now. And let's just say I'm hungry as hell. All fruit for the next 30 days. It's gonna be hard. It's 7K a week far fetched for an owner operator. Mm, I ain't never made 7K in a week. So I don't know. But my first time doing 5 was just this week. Coming over the road. I ain't never made that kind of money in a box truck. And I still gotta break the numbers down to see if it makes sense. Just because it made 5K don't mean it makes sense. I gotta think about how many miles the driver actually went. You know what I mean? So a lot of stuff you gotta do in theory, try it out for a week, look at the numbers, and then be like, nah, it ain't gonna work. I'm not saying it's impossible. Like I said, if you find somebody with some good work, you just gotta find them though. I just ain't ever done it before. What's up? My name is Rock. Malachi told me about you. Is it a way we can talk? Oh yeah, definitely. It's either gonna be through email, and like I said, I'm backlogged on them, so I got to catch up to that. Or either you could just book a consultation on my website at KobePegway.com. You can book a 30-minute slot or either hour slot. That's the best way to go about it. What's up, bro? Love what you're doing. Keep going. For sure, for sure. Trying to catch up, y'all. I'm trying to catch up. What would you ask when vetting a dispatcher for box truck? Um, I would ask them, do they understand hours of service? Because the only way, the main thing to dispatching, number one thing is hours of service. You can't really, because the thing is, how you can't book the next load until you know how many hours the driver got. Unless you, the only way you could do it without that is if you're running a dedicated lane. You don't need to know because they starting at the same time every day. But if you running all these random routes on over the road, you definitely gonna need the dispatcher gonna need to understand hours of service. And I would ask them, how do you know if my driver got hours? Are you asking them? Or do you need access to our logs or whatever? If they're not concerned about hours of service, they only just trying to get some money. They ain't worried about whether that driver will get shut down or not. John Ferguson, Kobe has a plan. We'll start your business for you for 5K. Hey, yep, that's for sure. Thanks for letting them know, Ken. Appreciate it. Is a box truck good in a market like New Jersey? I don't know what is good in every market. I only know the Midwest because I'm from the Midwest. And then, like I said, I like to always search the Midwest because I just know that the rates are better. So I send my drivers to the Midwest, so I know. Like right now, my box trucks are running Southeast to Midwest. They're doing the same thing my semi is doing. We don't play around with the Northeast, Florida for real, unless we know we got a load coming out, and we don't do any West Coast. So I don't really know, a whole lot about that. I feel like you can make something work in any market. You just got to figure out, is it going to be furniture? Is it going to be appliances? Is it going to be Amazon? You got to figure out what it is. It's not that it ain't, it's nothing there. I got to take my 2021 Hino to Enterprise tomorrow. Is it broken down, Brian? Get us some scope on rental trucks. They break down too. That's the thing, man. This trucking is it's not a game. It's not as easy as they try to sell you. I'm not gonna get on here and be like, yeah, come join, come take my class. This is real easy. Now I'm gonna tell you, think about it, and if you want to know, then you could take a class or something, or on my book or something. But I'm not gonna sell you a dream. This shit gets on my nerves sometimes. But like I said, I got a nice crib, nice cars, nice everything from trucking, so it works. If you work, it's just like this is a big thing. Like it's a simple concept. Most people just don't have the drive for trucking. It's not about being smart. It's about being a grinder, being a hustler. If you're not a hustler, it's not gonna work. Simple as that. You gotta hustle it. You gotta hustle it. This is the streets. So if you couldn't make it in the streets, if you couldn't figure out that I need to buy let's say an ounce and break it down and how the cost and all of that, you won't understand this either because it's very simple. Supply and demand. Everybody, you can't go try to make the game the way you want it to be. And that's the problem with, I feel like, most of the people. They're trying to make the game the way they want it to be. It's not like that. The game is played a certain type of way, and you got to learn how to play it. You can't come in and change the rules. In certain seasons where where it's slow. It's certain seasons where it's fast. I spend my whole year waiting on peak season because I know for if I lost 20 grand or 30 grand in maintenance, I know I'm finna do about a quarter mil. Easy, easy. Quarter mil November, I probably do 500,000 this year. Easy. Because that's just the way the game is. I don't know why. I ain't make it. Well, it's Christmas time, more people shopping. So you gotta think it's all supply and demand. If the demand goes up for trucks, if it's more freight than it is trucks, the price goes up. If it's more trucks than it is freight, the price goes down. Simple, simple, simple economics. It's very simple. Atlanta has a lot of trucks and a lot of freight, so it's good. It has a lot of both. 3 trucks in 43 days need to get fixed. Okay, hey, man, look, buying a FedEx route is a great idea. Very, very, very good idea. 2 box and a pro and 2 Pro Masters. Trying to switch up and move to 18 wheelers versus the 2 box trucks. Oh yeah, definitely. That 18 wheeler gonna make what both of them box trucks make. Like I said, it's like 2 to 1, 2.5 box trucks to 1 semi. As far as profit wise, I'm talking longevity. I ain't talking about 1 week. People get caught up in what they truck did 1 week. I'm talking about 52 weeks in a year. I'm talking about the big game, not the little game, the big game. I don't play small. It's chess. You might have that 4 good weeks and then you have 20 shitty weeks after that. Then what? You're gonna be out the game. Them 4 good weeks ain't gonna save you from what's to come. Is Marcus Houston? Is that Boop? What's up with you, dog? I think that they gotta be you. Can't be nobody else. Can't be nobody else named Marcus Houston, dog. We in Vegas. Vegas is a. I thought Vegas was decent, but the only lows I seen when I was out in Vegas was the Vegas to Phoenix box truck lows. Those was running good. Those was paying decent. Oh yeah, John, you definitely gonna be able to find a truck. You just like I said, mostly everybody that's in the one-on-one coaching right now is turning to have to buy a truck because the rentals they just ain't. The only way that they guaranteed to get a truck is to buy one. It's the only way, and you ain't guaranteed no rental because you don't own it. But they definitely are for sale though. They just high. California could be a good box truck market. I don't know. I just like I said, Cali. I don't really know. I've never ran Cali. I did Phoenix, and it wasn't. It was difficult. It was good for me under one circumstance. If you check the link in my bio, or either just send me an email, I can send you my link to my factoring company. They'll definitely get you right, and they'll hook you up with the fuel card as well. And anybody else that need that fuel card and factoring, let me know because it should be in the link, but I don't know how it would look on that. I mean, on no end. Thanks for all the sauce. I'm in Chicago, brand new to the game, renting a box truck. Who or where should I reach out to start building relationships and getting loads? Anybody in your area. Look up brokers near me. Look up third party logistics near me. Look up all of that. And I mean that's how you're gonna start building with the people that's in your area gonna know more about your area than anybody else. What's happening Sunday? Sunday we could do a class and we can get 10 people to join it. Other than that, the next class is gonna be on the 12th and the 26th. Do you get money in Oklahoma? Yeah, anywhere in the Midwest is good. I wouldn't say like I guess it just depends on what you consider the Midwest. So I'm talking Ohio, I'm talking Illinois, I'm talking Wisconsin, I'm talking Missouri, I'm talking Arkansas, Memphis is look cool too. Kobe, I'm looking to get started short on cash, but on track to getting a good amount of business credit. Would you recommend this method? Hell yeah, I would recommend that over using your own money. OPM, yes, definitely, 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 definitely use somebody else's money all day. Is he your cousin? Don't know what that means. Do you get money in Oklahoma? Man, keep speaking that real and people quiet asking quit asking how much I can gross numbers don't matter. It's all about the net. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Somebody asked me about that. Like 6,000 in a week could end up meaning that the person made 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000. It could be that's what they really made could vary. Because they made 6,000 on 1,000 miles, you see what I'm saying? Then that's different than doing 6,000 on 4,000 miles. You see what I'm saying? So you definitely gotta understand the complexities of the game. It's not cut. It's easy, but it's not as cut and dry as people would think it is. It's a numbers game. DC in the house, new to the game. How's everyone? What up? What up, bro? I saw the Compass Circle doing a package where get a semi truck and everything for you minus the driver for 10K. What you think? Hey, I don't have any thoughts on that, man. I don't know what they capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if they able to do that, hey, go for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a bad thing if they can deliver on that. They could have been in the game for longer than me. They might have better established connects than me, but I don't know them and I don't know their program, enough to I don't know their program at all. So I wouldn't even say enough to know. I just heard a couple of people keep bringing it to me, but hey, shouts out to them for trying to put people on game. But like I said, I don't know as far as if they credible or any of that. I don't even know who owns it or anything like that. I'm the unprofessional trucking person, so I'm not really in no groups or anything like that. Nobody don't want to. And I'm probably messing up the game for a lot of people because I tell the truth. So the truth is never popular, Because I probably could make way more money off my own classes if I just told people lies. But it don't really matter about. I want success stories. I want people to actually have perspective, and make a choice on their own. I'm giving back, so it really, you know, it's just one of those things where I don't really care. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and you take it how you want to take it. I've been emailing you about dispatching with no response. Because it's probably because if you emailing about dispatching a box truck, then it's probably not you probably not gonna get a response. But just let me know if you put whatever type of truck you got in the heading too. But if it's a semi, but no, we don't have no box truck dispatcher. What do you recommend me box truck or get my CDL or buy a semi truck to get in the game running? All right, so let me break this theory up for y'all real fast. All right, look. Just because you want to do semi does not mean you have to get a CDL. I keep hearing this like every day. Like, where are y'all getting this from? I do not have a CDL. Currently have 8 semis in my yard. Well, some of them on the road, but you get what I'm saying. I can't drive none of them. I just drove an automatic one, just playing around on that video I had made. But yeah, man, you don't need to get the truck. Like, think about it like this. This is the way I want y'all to think about it. Anybody who wanting to get a semi but worried about not in the driver. If you are not a plumber, right? And a plumber comes to your house and digs in the floor and remodels your bathroom or gets some shit out of there or whatever the case may be. You are not finna go become a plumber just to fix that one job. You're not. You're gonna hire somebody else to do it. The same way that you can hire somebody else to drive a semi truck that already has the license. It's no different than hiring a plumber, electrician, or anything. You're just hiring a person to do the work for you that has already got the license. So you do not have to get the CDL in order to do it. A lot of people ain't got the CDL. A lot of people do, but it's definitely not something that you have to do. And somebody asked me for my cash app so they could donate. It's my cash app is it's just Kobe Pegway. It's very simple. Hashtag Kobe Pegway. Can't really screw that up. It's right here. Anybody feeling generous? Hey, send it over. I'll take it all day. Why is my phone still ringing? And I got it on silent mode. Don't understand that concept. Yeah, matter of fact, let me just cut my Bluetooth off because I ain't finna hook it up anyway. It's just throwing me off anyway. All right. My apologies. That was hella that shit startled me. All right, so all right, so Tyrese, you said you got a semi. Hit up again. Like I said, hit it up clear. I'm gonna check it as soon as I get done. He said, moral of the story, you have to hit the land and grind, just like the streets. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I said, everybody wants to get the game. Everybody trying to find a game plan that don't require work. So they'll go pay for a dispatching class for somebody to tell you that it's going to be easy for you to get 30, somebody to dispatch 30 trucks. Like, no, it's not. It's going to be the same hard. All of it's going to be hard. You a person with no experience trying to convince somebody with their trucks to let them dispatch for you. Dude, it's not sweet. None of all of it. A freight broker, yeah, it take less money to get started, but it's all work you got to put in. Trucking is in fact the easiest way because you actually got a truck versus a freight broker. You trying to get shippers to allow you to move some freight, but you don't even own a truck. Most of the biggest brokers are trucking companies. I'm just saying, you got to pay attention to the game. It's no easier. Don't let nobody say you that it's easier to be a dispatcher or a freight broker than it is to have a trucking company. It's the same hard. I can call my dispatcher right now. She dispatched 10 trucks, her and her husband. That shit is the same hard. They work harder than me. They work harder than me. Cause I'm just gonna hire a dispatcher. They ain't hiring nobody to do their job. They doing it all themselves. So I'm not saying, I'm just saying. And this is Vaughn Davis. He's like, what's the cash app? I already said that to him. Definitely, bro. Got to link up with you trying to revamp. Need a meeting of the minds, my G. Yeah, for sure. I mean, man, I'm on the south side. Hit me up. Where can I get the ebook every day? I got to every day I go to my 85 makes me more want to get into trucking. I got you. I'm gonna put the ebook. I'm gonna put it in ebook form right now. I only got the hard copy, but I think it'll work better if I start to sell the ebook. So I'm gonna try to figure it out. Send me an email. Let me know you're interested in that. So it could push me in motion. I could be motivated to do it. But right now, all I got is the hard copy. All I got is the tangible. Shouts out to Devon Davis for for shooting me something to the cash app. I appreciate that, man. I'm really feeling the love. I need to do lives more often, I guess. But it just, man, I'm just working on this restaurant, man, and I'm really trying to get in the health industry. That's where I want to be at. Health and crypto. Trucking is cool, but it's getting flooded. I want to be in health and crypto. I can help got them real government contracts. That money that I want to get some of that Medicaid money. How do I get Amazon certificate for that rider discount? That I don't know. I ain't never had a certificate. I just gave them. I just signed up for Amazon and gave them my scat code. But I guess so many people trying to do it that they offering a certificate. I never needed that, so I don't know exactly what that is. You should do a trucking tour. Hey, Chris, what that mean? I mean, what you mean by that? Elaborate on that. Maybe we can make it happen. Y'all want to do some corner talks or something? I come to y'all city and we go in the corner and just chill. In one of those last live sessions, you said that you were about to start dispatching box trucks and to send the email. Did that fall through? It definitely fell through, bro. Like everybody says that they can make you the money. So I was trying to team up with people that quote unquote said they can make the money. But like I said, it's easier said than done. Them dispatchers gonna sell you some dreams on what they can do, and then you gonna link up. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna talk nothing about that. I'm just saying, just know that it did fall through. Thank you for acknowledging that, Mr. Kenneth Nelson. I tried it. I tried to link up. I tried to make it work. But like I said, it's not as easy as everybody's saying. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, so what was your question? Lord Nova. I think I had seen that earlier, but I didn't I ain't make it down to it. Just drop it again. I feel like I'm catching up to it. 650. Yeah, I'm definitely 5 minutes behind instead of 15. So is it true that having a CDL would make your insurance cheaper? Yeah, it would, but not enough cheaper for me to go get one just because of that. You get the cheaper financing if you have a CDL. Now it does open you up. Now, hey, Dr. Glock, you know a lot, you know a lot more than about guns. No, I was just playing, but yeah. So it's very, very difficult to buy a truck. I wouldn't say very, very, because I know somebody that got finance. I know how to get financing without having a CDL. It's just you only left to maybe like a few companies. You only left to a few companies. All these people in here, come on, man. We definitely get these likes up. Definitely get these subscribers up. Definitely share the video. How we only sitting on 4 likes on Facebook and it's a gang of people on there? Come on now. Come on, YouTube. Y'all don't want to donate, at least drop the like. It's all good. Show some love. Show some support. I would say buy my kids some diapers, but they don't need no diapers. All right, so your insurance agent has to send Amazon your COI certificate of insurance with your application. Okay, hey, that's new game. So I'll leave this up here for anybody who answering that question. I mean, who may need this information. Tabron, I apologize if it's already been asked, but what would you say is the average net a box truck owner operator could realistically bring in? There is, I don't know. It depends on how much you pay for insurance. It depends on how much fuel is in your market. It depends on how much the rate's paying in your market. It depends on too much for me to give you an answer like that. South Carolina is a great market. As far as box trucks, I don't know. Like I said, I'm running it myself. I got my trucks over the road right now with a dispatcher. I actually outsource a dispatch because it takes too much time trying to book them box trucks. So I'm gonna let somebody else try to figure that out for me, pay them a percentage, and then that'll be that. Do you ever see yourself getting out of trucking altogether? If so, why? I definitely see myself getting out of trucking, for sure. And because once you start making money, the truth of the matter is, once you start making money and you got money, you find out easier ways to make money. So this is like one of the hardest ways that I'm making money right now. It's probably the hardest way outside of my restaurant because I'm losing tremendously because the contractors, because of the issues that we've been having with the architects and all that type of stuff like that. But when you put in, $10,000 into something and then you make like 40,000 off of it, you see what I'm saying? It starts to make other things look like, not so advertising anymore. The only reason I'll probably stay in trucking over the next 3 to 4 years is only because I get high gross numbers and it helps me buy real estate. So it looks good when I'm trying to get loans and stuff like that. That's it. Other than that, I would be out because I know now of other ways, but it's because of trucking that I was able to get to that point though. So it's not because I don't like the game. I just feel like I could probably, I know I can make the same amount of profit that I make with doing something else. I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, in my coaching business, I've earned about $170,000 in the last 6 months, right? So of that, I've only had to pay for like Zoom. It's really low cost. You see what I'm saying? I probably had to pay maybe 20,000 within advertising and maybe 20,000 in cost. See what I'm saying? Get my website built and stuff like that. So you're looking at my net, it's like 150,000. You feel me? So I don't even do that many classes. I don't even do that many. I don't one-on-one coachings. I spend most of my time doing like helping people set up their business, but it's not hard work, and I didn't need 10 drivers or 10 people to actually help me do it. You see what I'm saying? So like you got to think about, okay, like now I'm finna get, like, I'm looking for an apartment complex. So when I have 10 Airbnbs making me at least 1,500, you see what I'm saying? A month, that's 15,000 is a lot more peaceful. But it doesn't give me the gross that trucks give me though. But it give me the peace of mind where if I had 10 of them 10 units, I would be good. You see what I'm saying? As far as that's concerned. So hopefully I answered that. You should know the whole game dispatching and truck. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, all you have to do is the numbers and it will tell you if you can or cannot start passively. Oh yeah, for sure. Everything is all within the numbers. Y'all asking me questions that only the numbers can answer. Y'all might think that I know everything. All I'm gonna refer you back to is the numbers, because the numbers tell the story. If you can't go listen to me, you can't go listen to nobody All I could do is tell you how to calculate the numbers, and that's gonna be simple. All you got to do is make sure you count everything, breaking it down within a week, weekly. It's real easy to find. Do a seminar tour. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Hey, hey, look, if I can get enough people to support that, I do it. Shit, if I could get about, I guess if I get 20 people, I guess it just depends on how much they gonna y'all willing to spend to do a seminar. If I got 10 people with 20 people to pay 450, I'll probably come to a city or something. You know what I'm saying? I just value my time over money though. It's gotta be worth my time. I got 5 kids that need my time, so you feel me? Trucking is getting flooded, but it will be worth $1 trillion on 2030. It's worth 700 or 800 billion. Now it's enough money for everybody to eat, B. But that health game is ridiculous, man. That's what I'm saying. Like my family on a healthcare hospice company. Like, dude, we on some, I'm looking at what they doing. You know, her weave killer, the next class is, if I can get, like I said, if 10 people pay the 350, we can do a class on Sunday. I got like one, maybe 2 people now. So my super chat is not posting on YouTube. Thanks for the information. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why though. But definitely let me know, because I can always go back and check that. Check and make sure I get your question answered. What I mean by that is you should do a trucking tour with other social media trucking companies on here, on doing like travel the states and talk about how you got into the business. Okay, yeah, I definitely would do that, man. I just like some people or maybe only be doing trucking. Like me, I don't. Like I'm getting the studio built. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my kids is in music. You know, my kids is in like doing YouTube, all type of stuff like that. So it's, for me, trucking is like the hardest money I'm making. You know what I'm saying? It's the hardest. So I don't, like I said, I might not be into it as much as they into it either though. I have all my paperwork for my business account, Dunn's number. I want to start with the box truck. Is it better to buy or rent one? I mean, of course I'm renting, but like I said, let the numbers make the decision for you. It'll be all based on the numbers. I couldn't afford to, it only makes sense with me with the truck that I bought, but they keep breaking down. So if I can't make it work with a rental, then I'm out. I'm out. Big homie, what can you tell us about the dump truck industry? I don't really. I heard just like you, it's good money, but like I said, I don't really know that much about it. Owner ops can gross 200,000 a year if you could find work. I mean, you could do 300,000 in a semi in a regular industry, 300, 400 with one truck. I mean, profit of probably like 150 on the high end, about 70 on the low end. But see, I don't mind a 70 because I'm gonna have 10 making me 70. So it won't be like I'm just taking 70,000. I always got to think with the CEO mindset. Without a CDL, they look at you as an investor, and you have to put down 20% instead of 10 on the CDL truck if you're buying, just like real estate. Hey, talk to him, Julius. Talk to him. You dispatch for box trucks? Nope. Nope. Don't do that. Do you need to know your break even number? Okay. You saying you need to know? Yeah, that's for sure. Start bring on start by bringing people on your live. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about bringing my homie that's teaching me about the trailers. I know I'm bringing OTR on here too to talk about factoring too though. But yeah, that's a good idea. Definitely. Chris coming with the ideas for me. I have great credit. Should I worry about finding a truck? Nah, not at all. Finding the truck ain't the problem. It's like it's just if you got the money. Now it's like the price is kicking a lot of people out because they ain't got that much money to get in. Being a restaurateur is another monster. Oh yeah. Out here, hey, I'm with it though, because the main thing I like about the restaurant is that it don't got no wheels on it. It can't move. So all the employees gonna be in one place. I like that. I like that idea. And I could be completely fucking wrong. I'm not gonna close down my trucking company before I get into the restaurant, thing fully. And I got a team too, so it ain't gonna be just me. Like, I mean, I feel like it's things are harder when you're doing it alone. And then plus I already got a following, and my partner they got a following, a lot of that. So excuse me, it's a little bit easier when you got an influence, um, because it when you know a lot of people, it kind of just the word kind of spreads a little bit faster. From your market, what semi rate would you say is the max to accept? Are you saying as far as rental trucks? So I'm gonna take it that you talking about rental trucks, and right now I'm paying the max that I would want to pay is $750 a week for a sleeper, 12 cents a mile. Is 12% too much for dispatching service? And if so, what is the best rate for getting a dispatch? I mean, 12%. I wouldn't pay 12%. I mean, I would only charge 10%. I mean, that dispatcher is giving me 12% gonna have to be making my truck like 7,500 a week in a box truck for me to pay that much. Or 9,000 in a semi guaranteed a week. I wouldn't mind paying it. You're gonna have to give me some really, really, really good numbers. Lorray said, "What's the Medicaid game?" And what I'm saying is, like, if you got like a home, like my mother and my father, they have a well, basically my whole family pretty much works inside of that business of home health. So it's like you got clients, you got older people that get Medicaid that need a client. My parents got like 40 of them. Plus, they opening up hospice and they finna do like nursing homes and stuff like that. So I'm finna invest and that because the health is guaranteed money. Like hospice is guaranteed money. Like people are gonna be going through there. Like we getting connected with hospitals and stuff like that. That's the money I'm looking for. And then I'm gonna keep the trucking going. And once I learn that I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some kind of way I can connect the dots, but I just don't know right now. But I just know that the health is always gonna be around. Health is recession proof. The thing about trucking, the thing about trucking is that the rates, like you got to think about gas is whatever gas is. The rates is whatever the broker say or whatever Amazon say, whatever the shipper say at the moment for the temperature of the game. Health, it don't matter what's going on. They gonna pay because it's health. You see what I'm saying? So I'm at the more money I get, the more smarter and more time I get to take classes and do stuff and make it make sense. Health is everybody needs health. Everybody don't need trucking. You see what I'm saying? Where everything in your house was brought on a truck. But all I'm saying is if you I'm looking at industries that don't like health doesn't require a whole lot of money. It just requires a whole lot of grind. And you get so many ways to get the government money. So many ways, more ways than I know in trucking. Like I said, people is it's kind of like if I was to do the ultimate tow truck company, I mean, company would be a tow truck company because cars gonna always break down, just like people gonna always be sick because people don't want to eat the right diet. So even though trucks gonna always move, but it's less people that I know in health. Put like this: how many people do you know that owns a healthcare company or like a nursing home versus how many people you know own a trucking company? Then you will see why I'm going that way. I'm going where less people are so I can make more money because it's more with the least amount of people doing it, the more money for me. Because the price is higher because there's a bigger demand because a lot of people ain't doing it. See what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by the Medicaid game. I want people that's on because they giving you guaranteed money every month for people who got Medicaid. Corey McNack, yes, that's a lot for dispatch. Oh yeah, for sure. You inspire a lot of us to follow our dreams. And we as fans really appreciate you for doing it. Keep doing it. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey man, look, I want y'all to get up off of y'all and figure it out, but just know it ain't gonna be easy. But I'm telling you, to control my days, man, it's nothing better than waking up and being like, I ain't doing shit today. Cause I don't have to. Cause I worked my face off for the last 4 years to make it to be like now I don't even if I get up and do something, if I do something, if I don't, I'm still gonna make money regardless. So I want everybody to feel what that's like. What's your CPM for your rented boxes, and what's the CPM depends on a lot of miles. I mean, it depends on at 1,000 miles. It's not going to be the same at 2,000 miles, at 3,000 miles. It depends on how many miles you run, what the cost per mile going to be. It's not just a standard cost per mile. It depends on, because think about it, the amount of fuel you're gonna use and all of that stuff is gonna change depending on how many miles. So it's gonna fluctuate. It's not a standard thing. You need to take the class, Mike. just go ahead and take the class. The questions you asking, you definitely need to take the class. If y'all don't understand numbers, take the class. I'm gonna break the numbers down. Cause I try to break it down here, but it's like I don't. I guess I don't have enough time to answer your direct questions. That's the whole reason why I do the class, because on the live, like I said, it's 151 people on YouTube, but I can't even see how many people on Facebook. So I can't answer everybody's your direct questions, or like sit there and break it down to the way you can understand. I'm gonna give a general thing, and not everybody gonna get it. So trucking industry is very hard, between truck payments, insurance, maintenance breakdowns, fuel, trying to keep good drivers, find a contract. It's a challenge. It definitely is. I can't fix the challenge. I could just make you not make the mistake. The whole key thing that I'm doing is preventative failure. You paying me to prevent you so you can skip the line on some mistakes. Is it gonna be? It's not gonna be, because you pay me and take my class don't mean it's gonna be easier. It's gonna be easier in the sense of you gonna be like, okay, look, I could put the lock boxes on the truck. Okay, I could do that because I'm gonna tell you, okay, go to this factory company, go to this insurance company, do this. I'm gonna save you a whole lot of time. I'm gonna save you a whole lot of money on mistakes, but you still gonna have to put the work in, no matter what. No matter what the case is, you still gonna have to put the work in. Being smart does not replace hard work. Any help to pull us on Africa to come and work in the States? Hey, send me an email on that. I ain't never thought about that. Hey, but maybe I could do a little something on a little work authorization or something like that. Hey, that's what's up. Church Review TV. Definitely hit me up about that. I have my executive assistant to look into that for sure. That might be a good way to give me some drivers. Working on rent a 50-foot trailer from. I'm about to rent a semi from Ryder. You need to know where to get a trailer. I mean, if you can't get one from them, or Penske, is very hard to get one. And I'm about to start putting my trucks on with this with my trailer guy with FEMA. So I ain't gonna be renting my trailers. I'm calling them all back, the ones that's out. Hospice, home health, nursing staff, agency, adult daycare, residential assisted living, all good ideas for people to get into. Healthcare is recession proof. That's Speak to him, Ezekiel. Speak to him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I'm putting I finna sell one of my houses. I got about 140,000 cash. I'm taking that out. I'm finna put that in healthcare. I ain't finna play around with. I ain't putting up that money in no trucking. I'm gonna rent, put the least amount of money I can put into trucking to grow my business. And really, really, I'm I don't know, man. I'm trying to tell people the truth and how it really goes, what I'm really thinking. Hey, Kobe, do you have a dispatcher you can offer me that I can get with? Or if you do dispatching, can you be a dispatcher be my dispatcher? Yeah, if you got a semi truck, I got a dispatch team for that. So yeah, semis only though. What's your email? Pin it to. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to pin it to the top of the comments. But it's just info@kobepegway.com or kobepegway@gmail.com. Everything is my name. It's very simple. Or just go to my website, Kobe Pegway, and it's a chat thing on there for you to chat if we available. And it's also got my contact information on there too as well. I actually made it to the bottom of the comments. I think. I hopefully ain't skipped over nobody. Yeah, that Medicaid game is serious. People that are recovering addicts and coming home that just need help. If you have room and board transportation with a psychologist on deck, the gov pays out big. Hey, that's exactly what I'm trying to do when I'm talking about them buildings. I'm gonna do some of them Airbnbs, but some of them I'm trying to, in Missouri, I think they paying out like 3,000 per. They paying out 3,000 per bed, and you can put 2 beds in the room. I'm just saying. The numbers. I'm mixing real estate with health. Oh my God, man. I'm just saying. Trucking is good though. It's a good way to get everything started. What insurance do you suggest the new authority? I would say shop around. I wouldn't settle for less than 5 quotes. Now, anybody who question I skipped over, please drop it because I'm at the bottom right now. Which meaning that if y'all questions are asked, then I'm done here pretty much. If nobody has any more questions. All right, so it looked like nobody got any more questions. Follow me on IG. Let me know if y'all trying to hop into class on Sunday. I need 10 people. So far, only seen like 2. Shoot me an email. I send y'all the Cash App link and the Zoom link, and we could get it popping. If y'all want to do it, if not, it's all good. I'll wait till the 12th. And like I said, hit me up if y'all want to sign up for the class on the 12th because it's not on my website yet. I'm still getting the flyer done right now. So I don't see any more questions. I'm assuming that everybody's good. Everybody got all their questions answered. Make sure y'all like this video. Hit it up. And I'll see y'all next week. Or either maybe, hold on. I see a couple of questions. Hold on, let me see. Opinion on hot shot fleet as opposed to semis. I mean, I would do a hot shot fleet. Like I said, I just like semis because they the most versatile. You know, they can carry the most weight. That's why. So I'm gonna always say semi over anything, unless you got a contract for something else. The class for this week is if I get 10 people to do it for Sunday, it's gonna be $350. But the class on the 12th is gonna be $450. 80% of trucking companies fail. That's probably true. What are your experiences with Sprinter? I have no idea what to do with vans at all. Speak to the current freight opportunities due to COVID-19 and product at sea. I don't really know because I don't deal with it. There would be somebody who more know about like intermodal. I just know it is. There are containers that are stuck in the middle in the ocean because they said they ain't got people that they don't have people to unload them. That's what I heard, but I don't know because I wasn't there. But that's all I heard. Last mile delivery. Can you explain? Explain what exactly? What last mile delivery is? It just means last mile just means you gonna be delivering to somebody's house. I only like to do middle mile. Man, this fruit fly is definitely not letting me live. Show brother take care. Blue 5 companies to get insurance quotes. I don't know 5 companies. You got to look in your area because everybody that I use don't even service every area. So I see so many intermodal trailers in Houston. I'm trying to find out how to get in. Just look it in online. It don't. A lot of the times it don't pay shit. I know out of Memphis they're paying real good money right now though. But definitely when it comes to insurance, you got to use Google because like I said, a lot of companies don't have the best rates in every single market though. They some might only service 10 states, you know, so it's not just that cut and dry. It's not easy, y'all. The research ain't easy. None of it's easy. The only thing I could do is try to give y'all some direction, but it's not easy. So I hate that anybody who just not came, that I burst your bubble because you thought you was going to come to somebody telling some more lies. Sorry. I apologize. It's not easy. It's very difficult. But if you stick with it, if you take like a class or get some mentorship, it'll be you can probably get through the shit faster. That's it. Like Willie's still going through shit. Now I'm one-on-one mentoring him. I couldn't help his truck broke down. I couldn't help that his driver was a freaking idiot. I couldn't help none of that stuff. That's all problems on him. So even with mentorship, you still gonna deal with some stuff. So just keep that in mind. Nobody's gonna save you. You got to save yourself. I can save you some money, but if your ass ain't gonna get up and work and you ain't got hours a day to dedicate to this thing to get it off the ground, you ain't got nothing coming. You're gonna be in the 80% of people that fail. I'm just telling you, people don't even want to invest. They don't want to invest in no class. Everybody who just want to seek out, anybody that's looking for everything for free, it's already that the mindset. People that don't want to pay for nothing, don't want to pay for no game, they don't want to invest in a book to read about it. They don't want to invest in anything. Hey, I actually give enough game for a person to go really do it without you ever spending no money with me, to be honest. But some people would be too lazy to even go through the 60 videos to dig out the nuggets. They are there. I got a video on how to set up your whole company. I say I would basically everybody be asking the same questions for real. I mean, it's all right here on YouTube. I give out the whole game. Like I answer every single question. So why are people still paying me? It's $1 million question. Because I can't give you my book. It took me 60 hours to write. I can't give you that in 1 hour. I'm just saying. You done without knowledge. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. And you done without it. Like I said, I give out the game, free game, Kobe. I'm out, y'all. Peace.